Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Seismic Sports Podcast. I'm Josh, and I'm joined by Caleb. And today, we're going to bring you what's on our itinerary here. First off, we're starting with some NFL news. We'll talk about Week 1 of the NFL and go over some of the games there. And as well as giving our top 10 players for NFL Week 1. Just individual performances, win or lose, doesn't matter. It's just individual performance. After that, we're going to go on to our predictions for Week 2. Give who we think is going to win, and we'll continue our little competition we have between us. After that, we're going to talk about the NCAA, and we're going to go over Week 1 and Week 2 since we didn't really do a full episode last week. Talk about some notable games, upsets, pretty competitive games, and I think that's about it for this podcast. All right, so going over our picks last week for Falcons-Eagles opening game, I had the Eagles winning. And you did too, Caleb?
Yes.
We were right on that. It was boring game.
Yep.
Cringy.
Yeah. Deion Jones and Canu Neal have both been murdered.
Murdered. They were slaughtered.
Yeah.
By the gods.
Canu Neal got cut in half, but, Phil Swift came in there with some flex tape.
He did. Bengals-Colts, we both had the Bengals, and the Bengals won because the Colts
Because the Colts
are garbage.
The Colts are the Colts.
Yeah, the Colts are kind of garbage. Bills-Ravens. Ravens won that, and we both said Ravens would win, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know my prediction from last week that Joe Flacco was going to play like a god came true. Because he's trying to, not to lose that starting position.
Kind
of good job. What prediction didn't come true was Buccaneers Saints. We had the Saints, and
the Saints. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go defense there.
Defense? Yeah, because Drew Brees actually did pretty good, passing wise.
What is defense, Alex?
The Saints had no defense. Against Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic, my dude.
Yeah, Fitzmagic. Crazy, dude. That was a pretty unexpected game. Probably the most unexpected game of the week. And maybe Jet. Maybe yeah.
Oh, no, Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, probably Jets. We'll get to that. So, yeah, we were wrong on that. Texans, Patriots. We both had the Patriots, and, of course, the Patriots won in,
Deshaun Watson's overrated.
It's one game, but okay.
But it's true.
Yeah. It was a blowout, wasn't it? Like a pretty big one?
No.
What, it wasn't? I think when I was watching it was a blowout, then they came back a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was like 30-38. No, 20-27. I was thinking of a different game, but I knew it wasn't a blowout.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I think Deshaun Watson ended up playing okay.
176 yards.
Oh, yeah, no, he was shit. Trubisky is... He is objectively better than Deshaun Watson in the 2018 season.
I know last week you joked Lamar Miller would be like the best Texas
player. Oh, no,
player.
but he was.
Which is great.
Fucking Lamer Miller.
49ers Vikings. I had the 49ers. You had the Vikings.
Yeah, because I'm not stupid.
Okay. So, yeah, the Vikings kind of won. It was close.
Not close enough, though.
49ers had a chance.
Close with no cigar. Almost doesn't count.
Garoppolo
is overrated and overpaid. Start Beathard.
I agree.
Start the campaign, folks.
Yeah, but in a way, Garoppolo's probably happy that people aren't going to hold him to some ridiculous standard that, he's going to remain undefeated for his career.
I definitely hold him to a ridiculous standard being don't throw 3 picks a game.
Yeah. That's not ridiculous standard, but yeah.
For Jimmy Garoppolo, it is.
Yeah, he had some good moments. He had a really good touchdown pass. That was
one really good touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Listen, George Kittle was the top receiver for the 49ers.
He was.
Just imagine if there was that Iowa connection of George Kittle and C.J. Beathard. Imagine how much better it would have been.
Just imagine, man.
Just imagine.
Yeah. Matt Breida did pretty good too, which is nice. This is nice to know the 49ers actually have a running back still. Kind of.
Debatable.
Titans-Dolphins. I believe we both had the Titans.
Yeah.
Somehow the Dolphins, they did it. I was surprised, to say the least.
Don't worry, Tannehill's going to get hurt next week.
That's good. Tannehill's going to get hurt. Just thinking some stats.
Lamar Miller's going to get traded back, and then he's going to tear his ACL.
Yeah.
Dude, remember when Lamar Miller was, like, really good?
No.
Like 2 years ago? More like 3 years ago, he was actually really good. When he played for the Dolphins. He was, like, top halfback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, also interesting enough for the Titans, Deion Lewis seemed to be like their starter.
Yeah.
16 carries.
Who do you trust? Why would you trust Derrick Henry to start for you? Exactly.
Right. I mean, Deion Lewis is very solid, but like, I thought it was interesting that they wouldn't start Derrick Henry.
Well, it's because it's Derrick Henry.
All right. Jaguars, Giants.
Uh-huh.
I said the Giants would win that.
Yeah, I'm not retarded. So I went with the easy dub with the Jaguars.
Yeah, I kind of thought the Jaguars offense would do worse than it did. I thought the Giants offense would do better than it did.
That's not how life works, though.
But I was wrong.
Horribly.
Saquon Barkley, however, did do good.
What was the score? Like 13-3?
Something like that. 20 to
25.
15.
Oh, 20-15. My bad. No, it was 13-3 at halftime. That's what I remember.
Oh, okay.
Jaguars ruthlessly devoured the reeling Giants in a 25-20 humiliation.
Damn. Steelers Browns. Steelers. Oh yeah, actually, this is a weird one.
It's a loss because the Steelers did not win.
Yes. Steelers Browns. We both had the Steelers. It was a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Which basically, if
Browns
you
best start in the last 14 years.
Yeah. If you actually do picks, this kind of fucks you because nobody ever predicts ties. Nobody does.
False.
Who would predict a tie?
I did in week 13.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, no. So yeah, they tied. That was a very, very interesting game. Tyrod Taylor, pretty good effort. Impressive.
Almost doesn't count.
Impressive for the Browns that they're not going to go winless this season.
Yeah, and so it's amazing to me that they lost their last 13 season openers. Their last 13, not even like their last, 5.
Yeah.
No, their last 13. 13.
So maybe the Browns have some hope for this season if they can take a team that's pretty good like the Steelers and actually like tie.
The
with
Bears
them.
beat the Steelers last year. Just
So.
saying.
So
I mean, they were 5-11 last year with no receivers, and even they beat the Steelers. So
that was a freak. That was a fluke. That was a fluke.
So is the Browns tying with the Steelers?
We don't know that yet.
I know that.
How do you know that?
Hugh Jackson.
Baker Mayfield. Hello. He did decent.
Yeah, but Hugh Jackson is a shitty
No,
coach.
Baker Mayfield, Tyrod Taylor. I don't want to say Baker.
Yeah. No, but Hugh Jackson's a shitty head coach.
Yeah. He's not the best.
No, he's pretty shit.
Shit.
Kind of like how Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing for 417 yards was a fluke.
Yeah, that's pretty fluky.
Fluky dookie.
Chiefs Chargers. I had the Chargers. Did you have the Chiefs?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, well.
I had the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers.
Also, Patrick Mahomes didn't do that good.
He did decent.
He only threw for like 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. So
4 touchdowns?
I believe. It was 3 or 4.
That's pretty good.
False. Trubisky's better. Here, I got this.
You got it?
I got this.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I didn't. I was hoping the Chargers would win because I really don't like the Chiefs.
What you would rather have the better team in your division win? Well, that doesn't make sense. The Chargers are definitely the better team. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes had a 55.6 completion percentage, 250 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns is pretty impressive.
Outside of the 4 touchdowns, he was pretty shit. And let's face it, Tyreek Hill did most of the work.
Yeah, sure.
Like 24 yards of reception.
Oh.
So, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I get your point with the division thing, but I just don't like the Chiefs.
He also caught just under half of Mahomes' completions. Tyreek Hill did. So, Tyreek Hill did most of the work.
Yeah. Philip Rivers are good too, which is that's kind of sad. The most underrated quarterback in history. But okay.
Is a human right.
Who's more underrated, Philip Rivers or Drew Brees?
What? I don't understand you in saying Drew Brees is underrated. Everyone acknowledges that Drew Brees is a god.
You do.
That's why his nickname is Breezes Christ. I didn't come up with that.
Saints fans did.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they're gonna say he's good, but everybody else thinks when they think of best quarterbacks ever, they don't think Drew Brees. They think fair. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
What a fag. Especially when he was on the Broncos. Like, what the fuck? He doesn't even look good in orange. I'm talking about Peyton Manning.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I was confused for a second, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Peyton Manning's overrated.
That's another discussion.
Mostly because his nose is all fucked up.
Yep. Cowboys, Panthers.
Philip Rivers is more underrated. Because people at least acknowledge Drew Brees is good.
That's true.
When you think shitty quarterbacks that still start, you think Philip Rivers. Let's just be honest. So he's underrated. Well, when most people think of a shitty quarterback that still starts, you're going to go for, like, Philip Rivers, Eli Manning, Joe Flacco.
Oh, those are all bullshit, though. In reality.
No. Joe Flacco's pretty good.
That's true. Okay, you're right there.
He had one good game, being against the Bills, who had the Nathan Peterman curse, okay?
That's true. Cowboys, Panthers. The Panthers beat the Cowboys beat the Panthers.
No.
The Panthers beat the Cowboys.
Yes.
Yes. I'll get that right eventually. I had the Cowboys. You had the Panthers.
You had the Cowboys?
I did.
Was I this upset last week?
You weren't very... You were like, what are you thinking, man? You're crazy.
I should have been more upset about that.
Yeah,
the Cowboys' wide receiving cores looked like a bunch of autistic kindergartners trying to play football.
I know now I should not give the Cowboys any wins.
I'm not talking about, like, mildly autistic, okay? They're off, like, the deep end, okay? Like, they barely even fit on the spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was not a good game.
It was pretty boring. I watched, like, 2/3 of the second half, and it was the most boring game of football I think I had ever watched.
All right. Redskins, Cardinals. I had the Cardinals winning.
What?
I had the Cardinals.
I think I freaked out about that one. Last week, I mean.
You didn't freak. You disagreed, but you didn't freak out.
I'm surprised. I should have been upset about that. Because
you weren't.
Oh, wait, no. I know what I was talking about how Josh Rosen's a douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't even play.
Yeah.
But
Sam Bradford, though, I like Sam Bradford.
The douchebaggery affects the whole team.
I didn't watch that game, did you?
I think I watched part of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a shit show. And then I quit.
Two pretty rough teams, who cares?
So, yeah, I had the Redskins win.
Seahawks, Broncos. Let's go, Broncos defense.
Them Broncos.
The Broncos.
Okay, also, I learned this Sunday. Apparently, there are people from Missouri that pronounce Missouri.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing. Because if you say Illinois, and you're talking to someone that's from Illinois, they get, like, pissed off.
Yeah, I would too.
And I don't understand why people from Missouri say, I'm from Missouri. Okay, continue.
Thank you.
I thought that was relevant because I learned it on Sunday. So, I did.
Okay.
It was at a family reunion, my dude.
Hey, Sundays? Yeah. Talk about Jesus next. All right, Seahawks.
I learned that Jesus is God last Sunday.
Drew Brees.
I learned that
Drew Brees is Jesus and Jesus is God. Drew Brees is God. That's some, like, deductive logic or something. All right, Seahawks, Broncos. I had the Broncos, of course.
The Broncos.
Because that's my team, and you did too.
I also had the Broncos. Mostly because it's Seahawks.
Yeah, it is Seahawks. The defense just killed Russell Wilson throughout the game. Von Miller.
I wonder why. Miller, left outside linebacker versus Jermaine Ifedi. Who would win?
It was great because like one side of the line would just collapse, and then they go after Russell Wilson. Then he just like move out of the way because he's Russell Wilson, and then Von Miller.
I feel like if you have to talk about worst position group in week 1, you got to go Seahawks O-line.
Oh, yeah.
And then second, Cowboys receiving course. Or the Cowboys backfield. I mean, Dak Prescott kind of sucks.
Oh.
I've stood by that ever since he, started starting. Like, Tony Romo's better than Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's pretty underrated, too.
He is.
That's because he gets hurt all the time. Well, because he got hurt all the time.
Also, he's on the Cowboys. If he just didn't play for the Cowboys, like, they're the most hated team in the NFL.
That's fair.
Like everybody.
Let's face it. Troy Aikman's overrated.
Oh, God.
Just like John Elway.
No.
John Elway's overrated as a quarterback and a GM.
Do people even rate him highly as a GM?
You do.
Well, sure.
I've heard other people say
I'm
that.
a Broncos fan. I'm biased.
I've also heard other people say John Elway's a great GM. Well, great GMs don't sign Case Keenum to 2-year, fucking $20 million deals.
Hey, he did good in the last game. Kind of good, I think.
3 picks, Josh.
Hold on. Let me look at these stats.
I think he had like 3 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. No, it's not.
64.1%.
That's worse than Mark Sanchez's touchdown to interception ratio. Or no, it's the same. Mark Sanchez has thrown exactly 86 touchdowns and 86 interceptions.
It's 1 for 1. It's fine.
Okay, no, it's worse than Jay Cutler's touchdown to interception ratio. His touchdown to interception ratio is, I believe, a 1.417 touchdowns to every 1 interception.
I mean, 329 yards. It's a decent game.
No, 329 yards with 3 picks is not good.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's an 87 completion passer rating. That's fine.
No.
It's okay.
No, it'd be different if Case Keenum ran for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns on top of that.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
That's fair.
If he was a mobile quarterback, then it would be excusable.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. Case Keenum sucks.
Probably. All right. Bears-Packers. Your favorite game
Fuck
of the week. We both have the Bears. Yeah. I really should have kept my prediction from
No,
last
you
week.
shouldn't have, because the Bears should have fucking won that game. There was a hold on Randall Cobb's game-winning touchdown, and it was blatant, okay? He essentially hugged the fucking D lineman.
That's great.
It's fucking AIDS.
So, yeah.
Also, did you know? AIDS.
Oh,
it's a gay thing.
So, good things, though. Khalil Mack he gooned Deshaun Kaiser. Just gooned him. But Khalil Mack, he got a sack, it's like strip sack, and a pick 6.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers came back for the injury, did okay, then got hurt again, then came back and became a god. That's basically what happened, and I think that's.
Him and Trubisky had essentially the same completion percentage. So
did Trubisky win the game? No.
Josh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, how many picks did Trubisky have? Did you get picked off any? None? How about touchdowns?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, is it 0?
Hey, he had a rushing touchdown, though.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
So you can fuck right off.
Yeah, sure. Alright. So Aaron Rodgers came back and just ruthlessly devoured the reeling Bears. Just ruthlessly devoured them.
I can't wait. No, listen, I can't wait till the fucking Broncos get blown out by some bum-ass team. Wait, who do the Broncos play? No, the fucking Raiders. I can't wait till the Raiders just fucking blow out the Broncos.
You think John Gruden can blow out a team?
Yes.
No.
He's an expert coach.
He's not.
Did you not hear about him trading Khalil Mack away? That was like his best career move.
I get why you like John Gruden. I get that. So yeah, sad loss. But the Bears look really good. Their defense did look good. And I think that was game of the week. Bears-Packers. It was an exciting game to watch. I get you don't like it, but you have to say it was a good game. It was a good game.
No, it wasn't.
It was exciting.
No, it wasn't.
If the Bears won that game, you would say it was the best game of the week.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what happened.
What would you say is game of the week, Caleb?
Steelers.
Steelers Browns. That's fair. Oh, we got 2 more games left. How about some Monday Night Football for you?
Ties are always interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
0-0 tie. Guarantee it's happened.
The NFL? I don't know. Jets Lions. Here's a pretty big surprise. The Jets just killed.
Jets 1-15.
We both thought the Lions would win. We were wrong.
Yeah, Jets are going 1-15 though. Don't even worry.
I blame Matt Patricia.
I do too. What kind of fag has the last name Patricia?
Wearing his hat backwards and.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm wearing my hat at like a 3/4 turn right now. Okay? And I feel personally insulted.
Wearing a backwards hat.
And attacked.
And like, he wasn't wearing his red coat because he doesn't play for the Patriots anymore, obviously, but. Yeah, good job. And what was that score again?
48-17.
48-17. Good defense. Wow. Rams Raiders. The Rams. I thought the Rams would win. Assuming who'd you think would win? Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams. Yeah.
Holy shitball.
So the Rams did in fact win. It was an all right game. I did watch it. Jared Goff did good. Jared Cook for the Raiders. It's kind of surprising. He was like top receiver, one of the top receivers of the week. And that's solid performance. Jared Cook.
Oh yeah.
And he's a tight end too, so
yeah.
it's decent. All right. And so overall, for the whole week, I have a 7-9 record.
Since I'm not as dumb as you, 10-6.
10-6. Now, my record is like the Bears on a good season, and your record is like the Patriots on a bad season, basically.
Wait, what? I'm trying to figure this out.
What are you trying to figure out?
If there was ever been a 0-0 tie in the NFL.
I'm glad you're figuring that out now.
Okay. Well, it's relevant. Okay, talk. I'm listening now. I promise.
Yeah, alright. So I think it's time now for our top 10 players of week 1. Got your list? Yeah. Alright.
So yeah, there has been a tie. 1943 between the Detroit Lions and New York Giants.
Wow, what a game.
0-0 tie. Hey, in 1943, that shit would have been exciting.
I bet.
It was all about defense back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know how interesting a 0-0 tie would be? You know how cool it would be if you were still alive and you watched that game and you can still remember it? You know how cool that would be?
That would be cool, yeah.
I'd love to meet a man that was alive and remembers that game. Okay, you can start with top 10.
All right. Do you want to go when we go all the way down?
Reverse order. We're going to do reverse order.
Okay.
From 10 to 1, so worst to best.
Do you want me to go all the way down my list?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and now going on to our top 10 performances from week 1. All right, at number 10, I have Jared Cook. He caught 9 receptions for 180 yards. Pretty good for a tight end. Right, Caleb?
Yeah.
See, I have number 10. At number 9, I have Tyrod Taylor. Now, Tyrod Taylor, stat-wise passing, garbage. Like a 30% completion rating. He threw for 197 yards. Threw a touchdown and a pick. That's not very good. It's a 51.8 passer rating.
It's like Jimmy Garoppolo numbers.
Jimmy Garoppolo did better than that.
Well, yeah, 3 times as many yards, 3 times as many touchdowns, 3 times as many picks.
Yeah.
3 times of everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. It's true. Except for the 3 times as many yards. He didn't even have twice as many yards.
And he had 1 touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
No. Jimmy Garoppolo had 3, didn't he?
1. Only 1.
Yeah, you were trying to justify it like it was good. You told me 3 earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought 3. It was 3 picks, whatever. All right.
I knew it was 3 picks. You were trying to justify that Jimmy Garoppolo was decent.
It's for a game. It's 1 game, Caleb. It's 1 game. Okay. Let me get on. But rushing, he got, on 8 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown. So that's what put him on the list for me. He also did lead the Browns to a tie.
That's the greatest thing ever.
That's a
When you're giving someone praise for leading a team to a tie,
well, they were behind a lot.
you know that team is awful.
And he's like a hero for the Browns now. He actually gave them like a not loss. They didn't lose, Caleb. They didn't lose. There's hope. There's hope.
No, there's not.
All right, number 8.
I'd rather go 0-16 than 0-15-1. I'm gonna be 100%.
I wouldn't.
I would rather lose out than tie a game. Look like a bunch of pansies with our .05 winning percentage.
Great. All right. At number 8, I have Deshaun Jackson.
Or wait, no, it's .005, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
I think.
All right, Deshaun Jackson. I have him. He was part of the reason Ryan Fitzpatrick threw for so many yards. He got 5 receptions for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. So pretty solid there against very weak defense apparently. Then number 7, I have James Conner. He kind of burst on the scene against the Steelers. Is he a rookie?
No. He got drafted last year.
He got drafted last year? Yeah, but nobody really knew who he was, and now...
I knew who he was.
Boom.
I'm a big James Conner fan.
Are you? Really?
Yeah, because he's a power back. I like his running style.
Oh. I guess I can't call you a bandwagon.
No, I liked him right out of the draft, mostly because of his running style.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like power backs, man.
I do too.
Big fan.
Yeah.
That's why I like Jordan Howard so much. Because Jordan Howard is slow.
Yeah.
Like, almost a 4.6 40. Like, he's in the 4.5s, definitely.
That's why I like JJ. Because he's pretty...
JJ is too shifty for a power back, man.
Fair.
Jordan Howard is, like, straight power.
Same for, like, Todd Gurley, probably. Would you call Todd Gurley a power back? No?
Todd Gurley, I would say, is more of a shifty guy than a power
shifty
back.
Guy.
Because he has really good moves, and he's pretty fast.
Decently, yeah. But he does have power, too.
Yeah.
Which makes him the best running back.
Also.
In the game. Jordan Howard isn't better than Todd Gurley. All right. Next on the list, I have...
Really quick, though. Le'Veon Bell is a crybaby.
Yeah.
He won't sign a piece of paper that's worth $15 million.
Yeah.
Okay? If it was a $15 million piece of paper, I would sign it in, like, a fraction of a nanosecond. Okay?
Hey, sign it, see $50 million.
No. It would be...
Yeah.
It's done. It's signed.
Right.
I had ink on my fingertip, and that counts as a signature.
Yeah. And if the notary's there, it's good. Number 6 on the list, I have Tyreek Hill. I don't like the Chiefs, but Tyreek Hill, I mean, you can't really deny. 7 receptions for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. Pretty good. Made Patty Mahomes look pretty good.
Tyreek Hill looked really good. And then Patty Mahomes benefited from Tyreek Hill's speed.
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 Yeah. So I don't like Tyreek Hill for doing that, but he did good. He did good. So you gotta give him credit.
Patrick Mahomes or Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I'm giving Tyreek Hill all of the credit.
That's good.
So
is he number 1?
No.
Good.
No.
Okay. Number 5, I have Drew Brees. Brees is himself.
You're high.
429 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, no
That's
picks.
way too low.
129.5.
Passer rating. Yeah.
And I know I said I would put aside wins and losses, but he didn't finish.
But it wasn't his fault. It was the defense.
That's true.
Listen, if the Saints scored, that many points against any other team, they would win.
True. Yeah, I think you have a point.
Because what was it? 31-38, right?
Something like that.
I'll look it up to make sure. You talk.
Yeah. So yeah, probably could have him a bit higher. Probably I could easily see him at number 3 or even 2.
Or 1.
No.
Sneak peek guy.
That was the com.
It was 40-40. What did you say? It was the what?
What? What are you talking
about? It's a sneak peek, guys. It's
a sneak peek.
No, what did you say after that?
I don't know.
Okay, I heard something and it was weird.
Okay. Number 4, because I'm slightly biased. Von Miller.
Liar.
He got 7 tackles, 3 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. It's a pretty good game, yeah.
Akeem Hicks made my list, so.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not joking. That wasn't a joke.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
He made your list?
Yes.
That is sad. Okay.
It's not sad. He had the same stats as Khalil Mack minus the pick 6.
Okay. So Von Miller, he kind of basically won the game for
Whoa, is Khalil Mack above Von Miller?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Von Miller, he didn't get pick 6. I mean,
let's face it.
I'll give him that.
Khalil Mack is a better pass rusher than Von
No.
Miller.
No.
Why?
But the actual, stats, maybe? I don't know.
Actual stats? Does Von Miller average 10 sacks a season?
Probably.
Okay, I'll go.
I don't know.
Wait.
Or at least how often he puts pressure on the thing,
Well, we're going sacks, because sacks are the most important.
For, yeah, sure.
For a pass rusher, absolutely.
Yeah, right. We'll see. So yeah, Von Miller basically won the game for the Seahawks. Basically, when Case Keenum was failing, he was Von Miller's okay, here, buddy, have the ball again, and that's pretty nice of Von Miller. I appreciate it.
Okay, they're pretty much equal.
Pretty much equal.
Yeah. Von Miller gets an extra 1.7 sacks a year.
Okay. So Von Miller.
How many tackles he get a year though?
Oh, it's gotta be Von Miller's go more than that. Yeah.
He doesn't, mostly because he had 35 tackles one year.
35.
Yeah, total, combined.
Oh well, this game Von Miller had 7 tackles. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah.
Khalil Mack, I did put him at number 3. I believe 3 tackles total.
Khalil Mack beats him in tackles by 3.43.
Wow, because that matters.
It does.
Does 3 tackles matter? No.
Yeah.
Tackles can mean anything. It can mean it was a 20-yard gain because they messed up.
It was a touchdown saving tackle. At the 2-yard.
You know that from looking at a stat line. You don't know that.
I know tackles can be very important.
I know they can also be very not important.
Yeah, but you didn't even acknowledge the fact that they could be important. Those 3 extra tackles
if
in
they
that
either
season,
mean nothing or something, they're ultimately meaningless.
No. Those 3 tackles could make you the playoffs, okay? Could drive your team
They
to
probably
the playoffs.
weren't, though.
But they could.
No.
Yeah.
You're no.
Josh, it's like
also,
gambling.
sacks have more impact than tackles.
It's like gambling. Okay? It's a
what?
Listen, it's a boom or a bust. But when you get that boom, it's usually better. It's usually 20 times better than the bust. So, are you going to
When is the DN going to get a game-saving tackle?
Ezekiel Anza did it. Not game saving, but touchdown saving.
Oh, touchdown saving.
It was Adrian Peterson 3 years ago.
You can call any any tackle a touchdown saving.
No. Ezekiel Anza was the only person that was even catching up to Adrian Peterson. He was the only person that was going to make this tackle.
I definitely not going to do that.
Are you serious?
Do you think he's going to chase down some speed wide receiver?
No, I think he's going to chase down Adrian Peterson. He could do that any day.
Sure. Okay.
He'd do that any day of the week.
All right, Aaron Rodgers, I have number 2.
Dude, he'd do that Sunday.
I'm trying
immediately
to
after
carry
a game.
on here. Okay.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, 286 yards.
He's number 1.
Number 2. 3 touchdowns. And boy, what a performance by Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was a bad move, okay?
What?
It was a bad move.
He did good. I mean, what are you going to say? You want me not to include him because you're a Bears fan?
Yes.
I won't.
I didn't include any of your divisional rivals, but except Tyreek Hill.
I don't care about that. I don't care if you put if you filled it with other AFC West people, which would be weird, but anyway.
Yeah, because the AFC West is a dumpster fire. At least.
Okay, so number 2, Aaron Rodgers, 286 yards for 3 touchdowns, pass rating of 130.7. Now it's not just these stats, of course. It's the fact that
he sucks dick for good call.
Probably, but he came back
late
after an injury, He did it.
Blatant. On the game-winning touchdown.
Well, you were watching the TV.
No, it was very clear. The camera was directly on the offensive lineman. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And he essentially hugged, I believe it was Akeem Hicks.
Uh-huh.
He essentially hugged him. And didn't get called.
Alright, well, that's too sad.
So Aaron Rodgers should really only have like 170 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And a pick, because he should... Kyle Fuller should have caught that ball.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, but it...
Your player being ass doesn't impact Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to kill you. Don't call Kyle Fuller ass. Who do you have? Bradley Roby?
Are we
Jackson,
comparing
Adrian
safeties here?
Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
All right.
You had to call Kyle Fuller ass. So absolutely. That is exactly
He
what
did an ass play. Was that not an ass play? I mean, I guess, good he got on it, but didn't take it. Sad. Number 1, performance-wise, I have Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Your sleep.
Good.
I'm going to break into your house and fucking smother you with a pillow.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Just to be clear, if Josh dies tonight, it was not me. I just want to be clear. I have no actual intent to murder Josh.
Sure you don't.
I don't want to be held liable.
If somebody gets killed, it's you.
If somebody gets killed, it's me.
Yes.
That made no... So you're going to kill me now?
Yes. Before you kill me. It's like a preemptive strike,
Then you go to prison. I don't. My family sues yours.
I get away with it, though. So.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
How?
They don't notice anything. Done. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, 156.2 passer rating.
You put Ryan Fitzpatrick over Drew Brees?
At number 1, and hey, he actually he won the game. I mean, got another touchdown.
Why'd you put him over Drew Brees?
Better passer rating.
Worst completion percentage.
So, better passer rating. He threw another touchdown.
Josh.
Huh?
Passer rating's not everything.
Touchdown. Another touchdown.
Touchdown! That's why his passer rating's higher. Because he had a worse completion percentage, less yards, same amount of picks.
It was barely less yards.
Yeah, but it was still less. I'm saying that's why his passer rating's that much higher.
Sure.
Because of the extra touchdown.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, the same everything else, except Ryan Fitzmagic's completion percentage was, like, 7% worse.
Who cares?
I do.
Okay, also, Fitzpatrick won the game.
I would rather have a quarterback that throws for 1 less touchdown, but an extra 12 yards, and completes 7% more of his passes.
Sure.
I would.
I'd rather have one that throws more touchdowns.
Guess what?
Honestly.
If Drew Brees throws a 12-yard pass on 3rd and 12, on 4th and 12...
3rd and 12, yeah.
No, on 4th and 12, and, like, if you don't get it, you lose.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's not all that matters.
That is what matters.
If I want a guy if I'm, like, down by 6 points and I need a touchdown, I'm going to get out Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can play this game with any stat.
No, Drew Brees... All right, so the Buccaneers are leading the Saints by 2 points. the Saints are 12 yards out of field goal range, and it's 4th and 12 with 10 seconds on the clock. And the Saints have 1 timeout. Drew Brees throws a 12-yard pass in field goal range, make the field goal, no time on the clock, and the Saints win.
You see how specific of a scenario you needed to make?
Yeah. That was more for comedic purposes.
Yeah, sure. All right, go over your list.
Okay, 10. Akeem Hicks, 3 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble.
It's fair for 10.
You put Von Miller at 4.
Yeah.
So, I'm putting Akeem Hicks at 10.
Fair.
9. Miles Jack, 10 tackles, and a pick 6. Absolute tackling machine. Plus, if we're down 6 points and I'm on defense, so what the guy that's going to score the touchdown?
Stop.
8. Rashad Jones, who had 7 tackles and 2 picks. Rashad Jones, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated safeties in the league.
Okay.
In Josh's, if we're going by Josh's top safeties, Harrison Smith is the most underrated safety in his mind. Because apparently he's not going to make the Pro Bowl, which makes no sense to me.
What?
Do you not remember this? We were talking about top safeties.
Okay.
And you were like, and you didn't even bring up Harrison Smith.
Oh.
So,
Right.
Rashad Jones, one of the most underrated safeties, in my opinion. 7. Got Saquon Barkley, 106 yards, 5.9 yard average, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Pretty big opener
Right.
for him, especially because he's gonna tweak his ankle in week 7. Also, I'm a genius. I predicted that Leonard Fournette was gonna get injured.
You did.
I say I get an extra win for that.
No. You don't.
6. We have Darren Lee.
Okay.
7 tackles, 2 picks, and a pick 6. Because if we're down 6 points and we're on
Oh my god.
so
You better stop.
the guy that's gonna score the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 7 receptions, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and a 91-yard punt return touchdown. All right. 4. I have James Conner with 135 yards, 4.4 yard average, 2 touchdowns. Also, Von Miller didn't make my list because he's overrated.
How do you not make your list?
Because Akeem Hicks is better.
Did he do better in the game?
Yes.
What were his stats again?
Let's go with yes.
What were his stats?
Number 3, Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Okay.
3 tackles, a sack, a forced fumble, and a pick 6.
Oh.
Number 2, Ryan Fitzmagic, 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, and 156.2 passer rate. Number 1, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, 429 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 129.5 passer rating, and an 82.2% completion percentage. Because it's 4th and 12, and we're 12 yards out of field goal range with 10 seconds left in the timeout. I'm going to put in Drew Brees.
No. Ryan Fitzpatrick did better than Drew Brees. Accept it.
No.
Accept it.
Nope.
Accept it.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. All right. That's pretty good. That's a solid list.
Better than yours.
No Von Miller.
Because
Von
Akeem
Miller.
Hicks is better.
What are his stats? Yeah, okay.
Khalil Mack's number 3.
All right, well, that's our top 10 then. All right, now we're going to go over our picks for week 2. Of course, the first game of week 2 just happened
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
As of the time of recording.
so Thursday.
Yeah.
It was Ravens-Bengals, and we did both have the Ravens. So we'll take that as a loss, sadly. And now we'll just go over our picks. All right, so for Chiefs-Steelers, I have the Steelers.
Yeah.
And I believe you do too?
Yeah.
Steelers, they tied last game.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think any kind of
I don't
indicator.
have faith in Mahomes.
No, I don't either.
He didn't even play that good
Yeah.
last week.
I mean, he was
A
decent.
lot of touchdowns, but, it's Tyreek Hill.
He was good. I mean,
It was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. But yeah, I had the Steelers going because they have it on offense and defense. They should be able to do it. Dolphins Jets. I think the Jets win is a total fluke.
You're talking against the Lions. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I think, although I don't think the Lions are gonna be good. I don't think that's a fluke. No. But yeah, I had the Dolphins beating the Jets. Maybe Tannehill, he's still healthy. They have Frank Gore. They definitely can do it, man. So yeah, I have the Dolphins for that.
Yeah.
And you do too.
Yeah.
Jets 115.
Yep.
Perfect.
Also, Sam Darnold is not that good.
No.
He didn't even do that good last game. He had, I think, 2 touchdowns and a pick for 200 yards.
Yeah. It's okay.
The Eagles and the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. I have the Eagles. I could see the Buccaneers winning it. I could see it.
Don't.
But I have the Eagles.
Bucks win was fluky dookie.
Is Carson Wentz playing? Probably not, right?
I'm honestly not sure because I haven't really looked at updates.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's still out. Yeah, so he's still out.
Yeah, I still have the Eagles winning. Nick Foles, top player. Let's go.
Yeah. especially since the Eagles have a pretty solid defense.
And let's face it, Ryan Fitzpatrick cannot repeat.
Probably not.
There's no way.
Yeah. I could have easily been a fluke, too. Browns Saints. I do have the Saints, I think. Especially since the Browns don't really have a great secondary.
Or a good head coach.
Or a good head coach.
Or the best receiver.
I think Breeze is going to come.
Or very good halfbacks. No. Or the best offensive line.
Hey, they have Carlos Hyde, man, and Nick Chubb.
Or the best linebacker core.
Hey, they have a good D end.
Or the best safeties.
No, they're pretty good defense. Although,
what about the offensive line thing, man? You would actually kind of make an argument for that.
That they're good?
Yeah, they have a decent offensive line.
That's true.
With
an amazing offensive line coach.
They have, not the coach, but their guards. They have a real good guard.
Have you seen their coach?
No.
Have you seen the Hard Knocks of the Browns? Their coach is phenomenal.
I don't really watch Hard Knocks.
You should.
I should, but I don't.
Anyway.
Joel Bitonio.
I could see the Browns doing...
Clearly Italiano.
I could see the Browns doing something good on offense. I could see the score going up. But probably not. So I got the Saints winning.
Yeah.
I believe
That's
you do.
fair. Yeah. I definitely do.
Colts Redskins. Now, this is kind of a toss-up for me, honestly. What do you think, Caleb?
Wait, who? Dolphins Jets?
Colts Redskins.
Oh, Colts. Whoa, we already did Dolphins Jets. I'm slow.
That was like 5 games ago.
No, it was like 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Colts Redskins. Redskins.
100%. Why?
Colts.
It's
Colts.
Andrew Luck, Tyreek Hill, man.
Tyreek Hill?
Against like...
You mean Ty.Y.
T.Y.
Hilton?
Tyreek against like the Redskins, like...
You're so stupid.
Like bum-ass defense besides Josh Norman.
Excuse me? They have... Wow, what's his name?
DJ
DJ Swearinger.
Yeah. Something so good you don't remember the name.
What about Zach Brown, one of the most overrated middle linebackers in the NFL? What about Ryan Kerrigan? Ryan Kerrigan is actually good.
Yeah.
Okay, the Browns have Joel Bitonio and Kevin Zeitler.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking of, was Kevin Zeitler.
That's relevant now.
I couldn't remember his name.
I have the Colts winning. I think Andrew Luck and
liar.
T.Y. Hill, I think they can do it.
The Chargers and the Bills.
Chargers and the Bills?
Chargers and the Bills.
You think I'll go for the Bills, but I'll go for the Chargers. I don't want the Chargers to win necessarily, but I do think they have a pretty solid defense against a really kind of...
Nathan Peterman offense?
Yeah. So they should...
Actually, is Nathan Peterman on the Bills?
Yeah. He started for him last week.
I know he started for him last week. I think he might be gone. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
They traded him?
I would have cut him after that.
Yeah.
That was garbage.
That's fair.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
What?
27.8 completion percentage.
Eesh.
A 0.0 passer rating and 2 interceptions. Guess what his career passer rating is in the NFL?
What? 3?
25.7. With a 43.3% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns and 7 picks.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Ew.
Nathan Peterman picked in the 5th round.
Not bad for a 5th round pick, man.
Yeah, right. See, I got the Chargers. Vikings Packers. I have the Packers. Because I don't like the Vikings. I really hope they lose.
That's why you...
Kirk Cousins overrated.
No, I actually hate you.
Why?
Because before this, you asked me, who do you hate less?
Yeah.
And I told you the Vikings.
I was just wondering.
So you went with the Packers just to spite me.
I honestly didn't. I was just wondering if you would have a similar reason.
You fucking cock gobbler.
I honestly didn't, but...
Oh, I have the Vikings losing too.
Alright, well... So yeah.
Surprise, Deshaun Kaiser comes in after Aaron Rodgers tears his ACL in his left knee. And his right knee. And he breaks his collarbone. And then Deshaun Kaiser comes in, comes back, and wins.
Yep.
That's storyline. Watch it.
If you get that right, I'll give you
If I get that right,
wins.
I get 5 wins.
5 wins. Yeah. Okay.
5 extra ones.
5 extra ones.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Yeah. Panthers, Falcons.
The Panthers.
I had the Panthers as well. Unless you're saying Panthers for some reason.
1 sec. I need to find this. Yeah, no, I have the Falcons.
Okay.
I just said Panthers.
Yeah, I figured that's what you
Because I said Panthers.
Panthers. I got the Panthers. I think Cam Newton can help him out. Also the Falcons.
It's Newton, Josh. We need to work on your pronunciation.
What did I say?
Newton.
Newton.
Or Nutton.
Nutton.
I think it was Nutton.
Cam Nutton. I didn't say that.
Cameron Newton.
Yeah.
Actually, why is Cameron pronounced Cameron? Why isn't it just pronounced Cameron?
I don't know.
Cameron Newton.
Lord.
I mean, like, we have a kid named Cameron at our school.
That's true.
Like, why can't Cameron be pronounced Cameron? Then it'd be an exclusively black name. You know it.
Yeah, that's true.
Who names their kid Roquan unless they're black?
I'm gonna name my kid Roquan.
Roquan Jacob.
That's a great name.
God, so bad.
All right.
Little Jabari.
Texans Titans. I have the Titans.
Listen, if you named your kid Jabari, that wouldn't be too bad. Jabari Jacobs actually isn't a bad name.
It's not, honestly. Some alliteration for you. Texans Titans. I have the Titans. I do like the Texans. I think they're good, but the Titans
overrated.
Come off a loss and
overrated.
Cardinals Rams. I have the Rams for obvious reasons. The Cardinals are trash.
Sam Bradford.
Rams are probably one of the best teams in the NFL right now.
Jared Goff didn't do that good though.
No, that's true.
But I have the Rams because Samuel Bradford.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah. Lions, 49ers. I have the 49ers because the Lions are bad, and the 49ers, I have faith in them still. They did pretty good against the Vikings. Like, obviously didn't win, but they did good. It was good.
Almost doesn't count. That's why the Niners lose again.
Really?
Week 2.
I guess, really.
They're going to almost win.
The Lions.
But they're going to get ruthlessly devoured in a 21-20 humiliation.
Did you see the game with the Lions?
Maybe.
You think they're going to just go ahead and beat the 49ers? No, they're not.
In a 21-20 humiliation.
Garoppolo's going to bounce back. Now he's got that like stupid you have to be undefeated thing, you know. And once he gets that off, just now he's good. We'll be fine. Raiders Broncos. You know the Broncos. And which is sure to be an exciting game. Raiders
Broncos.
It's got the Broncos.
I'm sorry.
John Gruden.
I don't know why I freaked out about that. Okay.
Not a very good coach. Now,
what do you mean?
I honestly don't think he's a very good coach.
He traded away Khalil Mack.
That's a good move.
Great move. Best career move.
I mean, he did get rid of, Marquette King. So automatically it's like... Oh, yeah. Also, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Marquette King's going to see his old team and,
I had the
make
Broncos winning because the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders.
The Raiders.
Derek Carr sucks.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
They're not in Vegas yet, are they? No. When are they going to Vegas?
I don't know.
Great. Patriots, Jaguars. I have the Patriots.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a loser. I have the Jaguars. Are you serious? Jalen Ramsey has been talking some mad crap. And he's not one to not back up his crap talk.
You know the last person that talked crap to Tom Brady?
No, he didn't talk crap to Tom Brady. He talked crap to the overrated Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair then. That's fair.
He called out Rob Gronkowski and said he's not good. And then in an interview, he was like, you know what? He's not great. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
It'd be stupid to say he's not good. He's just not great.
I like Jalen Ramsey a lot more now. Calm down.
It was someone on the Patriots staff said or on the Jaguar staff, said, "You're crazy if you don't say Gronk is great. You're crazy." Then Jalen Ramsey in that interview was like, "He might be crazy, but he's not great.
He ain't great, man.
But he's not great."
Is that your black impression, Caleb? You
Oh my
racist?
God. No.
Okay.
You want to hear my black impression?
No, I do. No, I do not.
I mean, he's not good, but he's great.
No.
He's not great, but he's good. He's good, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Giants Cowboys. I have the Giants because last week was the last time I will
That is laughable.
put my money on the Cowboys.
I have $3 million on the Cowboys.
Really?
No, I don't have $3 million to bet, Josh.
Okay.
I have 2 cents on the Cowboys.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you my 2 cents on why I'm correct and you're wrong.
Okay.
Puns.
Do it then.
So, the Giants suck.
Okay. The Cowboys suck. You said this yourself.
Oh, yeah, Dak Prescott's awful. Probably the worst starting quarterback in the NFL.
Okay.
Outside of Nathan Peterman.
Okay.
But
He's like barely a starting quarterback. Barely.
who?
Nathan Peterman.
I don't think he's starting anymore.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
Josh Allen. Save us.
AJ McCarron, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's because the Cowboys' defense is better.
Do they have a good secondary?
Byron Jones.
Byron Jones.
Morris Claiborne went to the Jets, I think.
Really?
Byron Jones.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with that. I think Saquon Barkley
is not good enough. Saquon Barkley can't win every game for the Giants.
OBJ. But you were hyping OBJ up last week. I mean, really.
No, I was talking about how if he continues to do cocaine, he will be good.
He's probably still doing it. So we're. I think
Debatable.
I think him. I think
Debatable.
you got Evan Ingram. You got Sterling Shepard. Very solid offense. Very solid.
Dude, it'd be obvious. Have you noticed how obvious it is to tell if someone's doing cocaine or not? Like their face gets really thin.
Really?
Like their cheeks get pushed.
Oh.
Have you ever seen Lawrence Taylor's face?
Not
If you
now.
just cut, like, if you had his head cropped in an image and just his head, he would look like he was 80 when he was 25, dude. He has like a really thin face. Strong chin, weak cheeks, man. His face looks really thin, doesn't it?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I definitely see Michael Irvin. But...
His face is thin, bro.
Yeah, maybe a little. I'll give you maybe a little.
I mean, Odell has some collapsed cheeks, though.
That's true.
Like, so he's probably doing cocaine.
He needs to get that Michael Irvin cheek, though. Fish lips.
No, like ripped lips, dude. His cheeks are so close together, his lips are just constantly bleeding.
I agree. All right, and Seahawks, Bears. I wonder who you have, Caleb. Seahawks. Wow, I have the Seahawks too, man.
Are you serious?
No, not the Bears.
Okay, good. I was about to say.
Bears defense is going to kill Seahawks.
I was about to be crushed. Khalil Mack gonna demolish Jermaine Ifedi and have better stats than Von Miller did against him. Straight
Doubtful.
facts.
Doubtful.
10 tackles, 5 sacks. 2 forced fumbles and a pick 6. Yep. Back-to-back pick 6s.
Wow. Nice. All right, well, those are our week 2 picks.
I'm right, Josh is wrong.
We disagree in various places.
Yeah, because Josh thinks the Giants can win a football game.
They can. You are way underestimating.
No, I'm not.
You are definitely misunderestimating the Giants.
No, I'm overestimating the Giants, dude.
You're
I have them winning 3 games. There's no way they do that.
Sure. Yeah, right. You're delusional.
Yeah, right.
You are delusional, Caleb.
No, I'm tired.
You're delusional. All right, so let's talk about week 1 and 2 because we didn't have a podcast last week.
Well, we had, yeah.
We had like kind of a podcast.
We didn't talk about college last week.
No. and I'm not gonna call it an official podcast because it's just like one part.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, let's not forget that we're gonna finish it off with Bears fan fiction.
All right, so let's go on to some notable games for Week 1 and Week 2. First on the list for Week 1, just something I thought was interesting. Louisville versus Alabama. Two teams that should be pretty solid. Obviously,
Except Alabama.
Alabama beat them 51-14.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think it would suck that much about Lamar Jackson. I mean, like, they did win. They did win the game last week, I think. But yeah, it's pretty terrible. However, in better news, an upset. Maryland beat Texas. I am proud of Maryland. It's like, I'm not. They're like the crappy Big Ten team, but
I'm not a fan that they're even in the Big Ten. Okay.
I mean,
I don't like the fact that they're even there.
They could have a good season, man. They could have a good season.
They've won 2 games, and only one of those was against an even remotely challenging team.
If I was a Maryland fan, I would have a lot.
Who did they beat outside of Texas?
Nobody, but
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
Who have like a 7th grade football team logo. Okay?
That's true.
It's an orange and black hawk. That's it.
Our 7th grade football team logo was better than that, but
It was. It was good enough that my mom put it on her bumper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not on her bumper. It's in her window. I'm slow.
Okay. And also, Week 1, Nebraska was scheduled for the first game, and it got postponed because Nebraska is a bunch of pussies.
My entrepreneurship teacher went to that game.
Really?
I'm serious.
Oh, that's
He's a
sad.
Nebraska fan. He was so disappointed. And they lost to Colorado Week 2.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Dude, he brought up the Bears, and I was like, how about the Nebraska game? It was great.
I saw like
in
the comments like of a news thing that said like, oh, Nebraska Akron game postponed. As much as like Akron fans saying, oh, they must be scared of us. It's like, you're Akron.
No, it wasn't a bunch of Akron fans. A few Akron fans. I think most Akron fans are self-aware enough.
No, the article I read, I don't know if it was like an Ohio like news site or something, but it was very, very delusional.
Would you say a majority of Akron fans?
I would, probably. I don't know much about Akron fans.
I feel like 99% of Akron fans are only Akron fans because they go or went to Akron.
Yeah. Or they're like LeBron James.
No, that's the 1%.
Yeah. That's what I'm
The top 1%.
Just another noble game, Miami, LSU. It's, two pretty big teams. And LSU won 33-17. Slightly surprising, I think, because Miami's pretty solid and LSU's been kind of...
Yeah.
They haven't been, like, top tier.
Yeah, I mean, Miami kind of just went downhill after Devin Hester left.
Which is years ago?
Back in 2006.
Oh, God. Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer. It's undebatable. It is a fact.
Yeah. Can't wait to see him get his jacket, man.
Factoid.
Oh, and I forgot to actually write the other team. Virginia Tech. Oh, crap.
Do NFL players get like a massive check if they make the Hall of Fame?
Probably not.
I'm asking just because like anyone can make a gold jacket or buy a gold jacket.
Yeah.
But not anyone can print $20 million.
I mean, you get a statue,
or even $1 million.
You get a statue of yourself that doesn't look like you.
Or even like $1,000.
Yeah.
Like I can't just go in my basement and print $1,000. That's illegal.
Yeah, it is legal. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't either. Mostly because I'm not a fan
Virginia Tech
of anything.
They beat Florida State 24-3.
Creep is a bad song.
They beat Florida State 24-3, and I'm very much a fan of this because Florida State I don't like.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say about that. I'm just glad. I'm just bringing it to your attention just so you know Florida State sucks. Ha.
Jameis Winston's an awful human being. I thought that was relevant because we were talking about Florida State.
Did he go to Florida State?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I sounded like such a bro when I said that. Because he went to Florida State.
Yeah, bro. Oh, and Iowa first game they won.
Iowa ruthlessly devoured the Reeling Cyclones in a 13-3 humiliation.
That's week 2.
I've said this.
I'm talking week 1.
Oh, my bad. They destroyed. They destroyed Northern Illinois in a 30 Illinois. My bad. Illini. They ruthlessly devoured the Reeling Wolf Pack. No, the Huskies. They ruthlessly devoured
Nevada's Wolf Pack, yeah.
Nevada and North Carolina State.
Why are you standing? Sit down.
Because I wanted to make sure I got the score right.
Okay, you got it.
Iowa ruthlessly devoured the Reeling Huskies in a 33-20.
33-7.
33-7 humiliation. I looked at the score to make sure I got it right, and I still messed it up.
And Michigan Notre Dame. Notre Dame won that game 24-17 because Michigan sucks.
Ruthless devouring.
Because Michigan is like, hey, how about we be like the one Big Ten team that loses week 1? How about we be the one Big Ten team?
Yeah, not even Maryland lost.
Not even Maryland. Not even Rutgers. Rutgers won the game.
Also, I've said that quote so much that it is ingrained in my brain.
Oh, yes.
The ruthlessly devouring of the Reeling Blanks in a blank-to-blank humiliation.
You said that many times.
The Blanks ruthlessly devoured the Blanks in a blank-to-blank humiliation.
Also, wrapping up week 1, Auburn. They beat Washington 21-16. This is sad if you're a Pac-12 fan and you don't like the SEC. Or you don't like the SEC.
I don't like the SEC.
So, yeah, this is a sad game.
Overrated.
Week 2. First game I have notable is Liberty versus Army. Army won 38-14. Now, the reason this is decently notable is Liberty's first game. And do you know about Liberty University, Caleb? Do you know about them?
No.
Basically, it's like the college where all like the evangelical like televangelists go and stuff like that. They're not a real college.
Where all those good Christian kids go.
And now they're D1.
I'm surprised Tim Tebow didn't go there.
Honestly. It's first game and they lost. Good.
Wow. So you're anti-Christian. You aren't just an atheist.
I'm anti-crappy university.
You're anti-Christian.
All right.
I ought to lynch you, boy.
No.
Oh my God.
Duke Northwestern. Duke won.
Let's just face it, okay?
What?
Edgy jokes are funny.
Okay. Duke. Did you hear Duke beat Northwestern 21-7? How? Northwestern was good last year.
Fluky dookie.
Screw you, Northwestern fans.
That reminds me of Scooby-Doo, man. I don't know why.
Sad for the Big Ten, though. But also sad for Big Ten. Purdue.
What does Fluky Dookie remind you of? Anything?
No.
It reminds me of Scooby-Doo, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they never said that in a Scooby-Doo episode.
Eastern Michigan.
Dude, the 60s Scooby-Doo was the best.
Scooby-Doo sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have an Indian on your wall, so don't come at me.
You mean a Native American?
No.
He's not an Indian.
Yes, he is.
How do you know?
Because that's what Columbus called them.
Thank God.
Indians. Because they don't care. Kind of like how Asians don't care if you call them Oriental, as long as they're actually from the Orient.
Okay.
They don't.
Caleb,
every
okay.
Asian I know doesn't care.
Nobody cares. It's okay.
Every Asian I know doesn't
nobody
care
cares.
if you call them
It's
Oriental.
an outdated term.
Also, there's a picture there on this slideshow of you sitting in a dryer with no shirt on.
When I was like 6.
It's a fact.
All right, Eastern Michigan versus Purdue. Eastern Michigan won.
I like how you didn't deny that it was true.
How could I? I would be lying.
That's true.
Eastern Michigan won 2019. It's pretty surprising from Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
A MAC team being a Big Ten team. Decent surprise. Especially since Purdue isn't awful.
Wait, I finally thought of an argument. You said that he was Native American, not Indian.
Yeah.
They were called Indians in the West, and this is clearly a Western-themed room. Wrecked.
All right, and then Oklahoma beat UCLA.
That is a terrifying picture.
Caleb.
Okay.
Oh, Oklahoma beat UCLA 49-21. Just, two top tier teams. And Colorado. Colorado, Caleb. They beat Nebraska.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
33-28. They beat 33-28, and Scott Frost can just leave.
Yeah.
You were good at UCF. Now you can leave. And let's wrap it up here. Iowa beat Iowa State.
They ruthlessly devoured the reeling Cyclones in a 13-3 humiliation. My bad.
That was a boring ass game.
It was. So was the first Iowa game for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
But yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy though. I'm just happy they won. Mm-hmm. Whether exciting game or not.
You look so Asian in that picture.
That's true. I do look Asian there.
I don't get it.
All right, thank you everybody for watching the Seismic Sports Podcast.
Whoa, you said we'd do Bears fan fiction.
We don't have time.
Yes, we do. It'll take 5 minutes. There's like maybe a full paragraph.
Okay.
All right, chapter 2. We finished chapter 1 last time.
Yes.
Chapter 2, Scene Orange. Starts with singing, by the way. Because, baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Ryan Pace let his ringtone finish before picking up the incoming Wisconsin call. Make 'em go, ah, ah, ah. Shoot across the sky. Brian Gootkunst here. Did you read this morning's paper? I did. Can I clarify something? Did you just introduce yourself as Brian Gootkunst? I don't know how to say his name, so I don't care. Or did you call me Brian and introduce yourself as Gootkunst? Good question. I called you Brian. I go by Gootkunst. Kunst for short. See? He should just go by Kunst all the time. I thought so. Actually, my name is Ryan. There's no B. Are you sure? I thought it was Brian. I'm sure. Well, I guess I got it confused because my name is Brian. What an idiot. That seems understandable. So today's paper. Turns out there was a vote and sports gambling is legal now. So I think I'm going to back out of that trade because I think I want to go back to my plan on betting the Packers will lose. Things are not looking good in training camp. I'm not just talking about Clay Matthews' nose. And that's where we're ending it because that's all we have time for.
Wow.
And I thought that Clay Matthews roast was a great place to end it.
Wow. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This was Seismic Sports Podcast, if I can say the name of it. See you next week.